Well, here we are. Here we are. Not gonna waste time. Let's get right to it. Kenny Omega, why don't you get your ass out here? I don't want to wait for full gear. Oh, Jon, you've always got this temper going on. I mean, I'm the world champion and you're not. I mean, I won the world title in my first shot. You haven't even had your shot yet. And as much as I'd love to get in the ring and throw down with you right now, I'd rather let someone else kick your ass tonight. Yeah, what a surprise. Send him out. Well, I suppose, hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Jon Moxley ready to kick us off in the ring, but here comes Powerhouse Hobbs, who appears to have been picked by Kenny Omega to face off with Moxley tonight. So Powerhouse Hobbs making his way down to the ring. Powerhouse Hobbs is in the building. The big man is here. Powerhouse Hobbs going to go one-on-one with the #1 contender to the AEW World title, Jon Moxley, and Powerhouse Hobbs right here, right now. Here we go. They got off strong here with full gear, just a couple of weeks away at this point. Powerhouse scoops up Moxley and slams him down. Cover. One kick out immediately from Mox, though. Powerhouse grabs onto him, and the former Ring of Honor television champion with a knee to the back of Moxley. And does it again, taking him down. Goes for a kick. Moxley out of the way. Moxley with a clothesline, taking him down. Jon Moxley now shoves him back, knocks him in the corner. There's a clothesline. Moxley, Bulldog, takes him down. Mox now getting him back up to his feet. Jon Moxley with a chop into another one. Powerhouse now sidesteps him. There's a right hook of his own. Powerhouse Hobbs kicks him in the ribs, knocks him down. Turns him over with another kick here, and Moxley back to his feet. Moxley goes into a takedown, firing away on Powerhouse and knocking him down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to begin the semifinals of the Full Gear Eliminator Tournament. We're going to be seeing Brody King versus Darby Allin in the main event. We're also going to be seeing Dustin Rhodes versus Ricky Starks later tonight as well. We'll have a big announcement from Chris Jericho coming up, and the in-ring debut of Saraya is coming up tonight as well, as Powerhouse Hobbs ties up the leg of Mox and kicks him into the ropes. Jon Moxley's down, kicks back Powerhouse. Now Moxley, Bulldog to Hobbs, knocks him down. Getting him back up to his feet, Jon Moxley with Hobbs back up on his feet. There's a chop. Moxley into Paradigm Shift. Cover. 1, 2, kick out from Powerhouse. Moxley goes for a kick. Powerhouse Hobbs sweeps the leg, knocking him down. And now Hobbs gets Moxley back up to his feet. Powerhouse Hobbs scoops him on his shoulders, and Powerhouse drives him into the mat. Down goes Moxley. Powerhouse Hobbs now getting him back up to his feet. Hobbs turns him around with a right hook. Moxley answers back with elbow strikes of his own. Moxley, no. Hobbs with an elbow. Powerhouse Hobbs pulls him in now, and Hobbs, what is he thinking here? Powerhouse gets him up for Jackhammer. Cover by Hobbs. 1, no. Kick out from Moxley. And now Powerhouse grabs onto Mox, picks him up, and slams him down. Cover. 1, no. Another kick out from Moxley. Moxley trying to do everything in his power to get ready for Kenny Omega Full Gear right now. As Hobbs takes him down, Powerhouse grabs onto him and kicks him in the back. Now Powerhouse Hobbs scoops him up for a big sidewalk slam. Takes down Moxley again. Powerhouse Hobbs staying on top of him now. Oh my God, Hobbs choking him out and punching him in the face repeatedly. Down goes Jon Moxley. Getting him back up to his feet now is Powerhouse. For a right hook, Moxley countered. Moxley grabs onto him, throws him into the corner. Moxley with a chop. Grabs Hobbs. Powerhouse. Finds the counter. Moxley. Backflip. Hits the ropes. Ducks him. Moxley. Clothesline connects. Jon Moxley's feeling it right now. And Jon Moxley putting the boots to Hobbs. Grabs him back to his feet. Mox going for paradigm shift again. And now Jon Moxley picks him in the ribs. Death Rider. And now Mox gets Hobbs up. Jon Moxley takes him down. Bulldog choke, but a rope break's going to save Hobbs. So Moxley with a kick. Moxley turns him over into an armbar instead. But another rope break for Hobbs. So Mox continues putting the boots to him. Hobbs went for a clothesline. Mox spiking him on his knees. And now Jon Moxley gets him up, picks him back to his feet, kicks him in the ribs for a second. Death Rider connects. 1, 2, 3. Jon Moxley gets the win. A big win there for Moxley tonight. Moxley further cementing himself as the #1 contender. But ladies and gentlemen, we still have plenty more coming up here tonight on Dynamite. We're going to hear from El Capitan, the AEW General Manager Chris Jericho has some announcements to make. And he's going to make those announcements right now. AEW, this is your captain speaking. Got a couple of announcements to make tonight, and that is that next week we're going to have a huge Fatal 4-Way Tag Team matchup when the Lucha Bros, the Acclaimed, the Young Bucks, and the Best Friends go head-to-head in an elimination match. The last team standing heads to Full Gear to challenge twice in a century. But up next, we're going to see the AEW in-ring debut of Saraya, and I'm officially confirming that if she beats Mercedes Martinez tonight, Nyla Rose next week, and Thunder Rosa in 2 weeks, if she can win those 3 matches in a row, I will officially name her #1 contender, and she will get Jade Cargill at Full Gear. I wish everyone the best of luck tonight. Let's get back to the show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a moment I know many people have been waiting a while for. Out first, here comes Mercedes Martinez to the ring. So Mercedes Martinez, we recently saw her at a Final Battle challenging against Mercedes Moné for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. And now tonight, she's going to be the debut opponent for Saraya. So Martinez has made her way to the ring. Here she comes. Saraya is here. So Saraya wants to be the AEW Women's World Champion, especially heading into the Forbidden War. Saraya's made her way to the ring. This is going to be an interesting one, folks. I'm excited. We've yet to see her compete in a match in the LS11 Universe. So it's Saraya and Martinez. Here we go. Rayo connects from Mercedes. Saraya counters. Saraya with a kick. There's an elbow strike from Saraya. She throws her across the ring towards the corner. Knee strike connecting now. And now Saraya, forearm strike, knocks her into the corner. Running her shoulder into Mercedes Martinez now. Boots her in the face as well. Down she goes. And now Saraya getting her back up to her feet, grabs hold of her. Saraya throws her into the corner. There's another right hook connects. And again, Saraya firing away on Martinez, kicking her down now. Kicks her down, Saraya kicking her repeatedly. Martinez is down. Mercedes really not gotten much offense in yet. So now, Saraya, clothesline connects into another. Oh, and there's another clothesline as Martinez takes control. Mercedes Martinez grabs hold of her and drops her. Martinez now grabs Saraya, mounts her for ground and pound here. Punching her in the face repeatedly. Mercedes Martinez takes her down. Gets her back up to her feet now and now Saraya, old habits die hard on that one. I called her that in years myself. That's the weirdest part. I've commentated a match with her in like 6 years now almost. As now Saraya grabs the foot of Mercedes and drops her into the mat. Kicking her down, kicking her in the back repeatedly. Martinez went for a knee strike, got caught with a kick to the head from Saraya. And now Saraya in front of the kick, swings her around, grabs her, takedown to Martinez. Getting her back up to her feet now is Saraya. There's a kick into a clothesline. And another. Saraya ducks her. Super kick. Connects. And now Saraya getting her back up to her feet. The knee strike connects to Martinez. Grabs her. Oh, Saraya takes her down with what was once the page turner. 1, 2. No. And now Saraya's got her down. Saraya, oh my God, repeatedly headbutting her. Repeatedly hits the headbutts there, and Saraya, no. Mercedes Martinez with a counter. Martinez knocking her back now. Mercedes grabs her by the back of the head, puts her in the ropes. Martinez grabs her, lifts her up, puts her in the ropes, and hits the neck breaker to Saraya. Now Martinez bends back the arm, stomps the arm into a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 1. And now Saraya in some trouble here. Mercedes Martinez dragging her towards the center of the ring. Picks her down. Turns her over now. Martinez tying up the legs of Saraya. Crawls back. Surfboard stretch. Now turns it into a dragon sleeper. Saraya in some trouble here. Saraya feeling the effects here in the dragon sleeper. Trying to get out of it though is Saraya. Punches her in the face. For a right hook now. Martinez. German suplex takes her down. Mercedes Martinez now grabs onto her, dragging her away from the ropes towards the center of the ring. Martinez rolls her over into a cover. There's 1, 2. Kick out from Saraya. Martinez goes around to the legs, turns Saraya over, grabs her. Mercedes Martinez. Here we go again. Surfboard stretch. And she's going to look to drop her into Dragon Sleeper. Saraya's got to try and get out of it, though. Saraya in some serious trouble. Mercedes Martinez has her down. But Saraya gets her with a punch to the face. Both women stagger back to their feet now. Martinez gets caught. Picks up Saraya. Saraya now slides out of it. And German suplex takes her down. Getting her back up to her feet now. Saraya. Jawbreaker from Martinez. For a right hook, counter for counter here. Saraya. Whoa, here we go. Takes her down. And Saraya could look to end it here. Grabs onto her. Pulls her in. And Rampage. I've brain farted on the AEW name. I know it. You don't have to correct me, but I'm just going by that. That's it. Saraya with the win in her AEW debut. A huge win there, as Saraya now is 2 matches away. If she beats Nyla Rose next week and Thunder Rosa in 2 weeks, Saraya could be the next challenger to Jade Cargill for the AEW Women's World Championship. That is a huge win there for Saraya. Only her first matchup in the entirety of LS11 Universe. Well, we're going to move into Dustin Rhodes versus Ricky Starks up next. But first, well, let's head backstage. You know, Brian, I'm really starting to think you're a little obsessed with me with the fact that you keep finding me around here. Don't flatter yourself, Cole. We both work here. We all know that you've never beat me fair and square. Yeah, well, that's a problem for the future Adam Cole to worry about, because, Brian, I'm going to be honest with you, right now, all my energy's focused on Hangman. But if you're looking for a fight right here and now, well, then maybe I'd be willing to make some time and we could throw down right here, right now. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to carry on the other side of the quarterfinals. We're going to find out who heads to the semifinals to face the winner of our main event next week, because next week it'll be Adam Cole versus Hangman Page, and the winner of this match versus the winner of our main event, as right now, absolute Ricky Starks makes his way to the ring. Starks went through Swerve Strickland in the first round to get here. But here comes the Natural. Dustin Rhodes making his way to the ring. Dustin Rhodes making his way down to the ring. The Natural had to get through a hard match in his own right to get here tonight. He had to get through MJF. So now tonight, Dustin Rhodes looks to make his way to the semis. Here we go. Starks with a right hook to Rhodes, firing away on him now repeatedly, knocking him back. Dustin Rhodes knocked back. Ricky Starks runs in at him. Rhodes goes for a chop. Remember, the winner of this matchup takes on the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at Forbidden War on May 13th or 14th. Depending on which night of the Forbidden War the match falls on. As Dustin goes for a German, Ricky Starks counters. Ricky Starks was brought in, and the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion is Cody Rhodes, the younger brother of Dustin Rhodes, and the man that brought Ricky Starks into All Elite Wrestling. On the other side of the bracket with Adam Cole and Hangman Page, two of Cody Rhodes' old Bullet Club buddies. And on our matchup coming up later tonight, Brody King, a real wild card in the situation, and Darby Allin, the man who tag teamed with Cody Rhodes in the beginning of LS11 Dynamite, as there's a big crossbody from Dustin. Dustin Rhodes now into a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Ricky. Dustin Rhodes in his own right is a former AEW Tag Team Champion alongside his brother Cody. That wasn't even a year ago now in the LS11 Universe. It still feels like a lifetime ago. And now Ricky gets Dustin back to his feet. Dustin Rhodes fires away. Knocks him back. Rhodes sends him into the corner, and Rhodes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! That is some shattered dreams for you. Oh, and Ricky Starks gets out of the way though. Starks. Caught with a clothesline. Power slam. And now Dustin, Canadian Destroyer. Did you think an old guy could do that? 1, 2. Ricky Starks kicked out. As now Dustin slams down the arm. Dustin Rhodes grabs onto him. Oh, Ricky Starks out of the way. Now Starks kicks him in the ribs. Into Famouser. Starks now getting Rhodes back up to his feet. Ricky Starks with Dustin. Sends him off the rope. Starks. Neckbreaker connects. Now Ricky getting Dustin back up to his feet. Ricky Starks with Dustin Rhodes. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. Oh, spears him into the corner again. And a big hip attack there. Ricky Starks has got Dustin Rhodes down. Starks. Here we go. Gonna look to end it. Spear. 1, 2. Rhodes. Got the shoulders up. Dustin Rhodes with the shoulders up. Ricky Starks kicking away at him now. Starks goes for another kick. Dustin catches him. Dustin Rhodes sweeps the leg. And now Dustin getting him back up to his feet. Rhodes pulls him in. Dustin looking for final cut. 1, 2. Kick out from Ricky Starks. You gotta think the next big move's gonna win it. They lock up. Ricky with a wheel kick knocks down Dustin. Dustin Rhodes comes in now, goes for an elbow. Ricky Starks now shoves him back, firing away on him. Ricky Starks knocks him in the corner. There's a chop. Starks kicking him down. Ricky Starks putting the boots to the natural. Ricky Starks, leg drop across the head. Now Ricky grabs him, kicking him down repeatedly here. Ricky Starks, no. Dustin Rhodes back in it. Rhodes with a chop. Dustin, knee strike connects. Dustin Rhodes now grabs onto Starks. Oh, Ricky Starks! Little shattered dreams of his own, if you will. Throws Dustin outside the ring. Now Ricky Starks is feeling it. Absolute with a spear to Rhodes again. Referee at the count of 2. Ricky Starks. Famouser on the floor. Referee at the count of 3 is Starks with Rowe. Sham. Bow on the floor. Referee at the count of 4 and Starks is going to look to take it. 5 count. Dustin Rhodes, though, back to his feet. Back in. 8 count. Starks went for a knee. Dustin with a crossbody. And now Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes, no. Ricky Starks counters. Starks rolls them through. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Rhodes. Ricky Starks got him down now. Starks goes in. Rhodes into a crossbody. Now Dustin Rhodes has got him down, and Dustin Rhodes is feeling it. The Natural's fired up. Rhodes kicks Ricky in the ribs. And again, into a clothesline. Knocks him down. Dustin Rhodes to the top rope. Dives off of the top. Ricky Starks got out of the way, though. Rhodes grabs onto him again now, and Dustin Rhodes punching him repeatedly here, taking him down. Kick into. Oh, went for a knee strike. Ricky Starks out of the way. Now Ricky Starks. There's a chop. Firing away on Rhodes into another chop. Ricky Starks tries to shove him back. Dustin Rhodes counters. Rhodes knocking him back with shots. Rhodes throws Starks into the corner. Dustin Rhodes now. Big chop connects. Into a cover. 1. No. Going to the head repeatedly here. Dustin Rhodes takes him down. Ricky Starks is down. There's a kick. Ricky Starks in trouble. Dustin Rhodes. Rhodes has got him down. Starks. Rhodes mouthing off to Starks now, and Dustin Rhodes takes out the arm of Ricky Starks and kicks him down. Rhodes with a chop, and again. Ricky Starks answers back. Starks, no, Rhodes. Dustin grabs him. Ricky counters. Ricky Starks into Famous Sir. Ricky Starks is going up to the top rope. Starks is really feeling it. Ricky Starks looking to call his shot here. Starks is going to look to fly. Diving elbow strike to Rhodes. Now Ricky Starks. Rhodes staggers back to his feet. Starks. Oh, there's a drop kick. And now Ricky backs into the corner again. Ricky Starks. Here we go. Ricky Starks. Oh, went for Rochambeau. Rhodes says this old man still got it. Final cut. What a rope break. And so Rhodes is feeling it. Starks kips back up. Tries to grab him. Dustin goes down to one knee. Dustin Rhodes answers back. Dustin knocks him back again. Dustin Rhodes now. Oh my God. Canadian Destroyer from Rhodes. He gets Starks back up to his feet. And Dustin, one more time. Final cut. 1, 2, 3. Dustin Rhodes is headed to the semifinals. Dustin Rhodes is headed to the finals, and we're going to find out who his opponent is in just a few moments' time. A big win there for the Natural. Our main event, Brody King and Darby Allin, is coming up. Dustin Rhodes with a huge win, though. Buddy Matthews, you still want to think it's personal? That it's about you and me? That it's about our little rivalry we had when you first got here? No. The truth is, Buddy Matthews, it's not been about us in a very, very long time. But you see, the man behind me, Minoru Suzuki, the leader of the great Suzuki Goon, he wanted your All-Atlantic Championship. And so we decided to make you suffer. To take away the accolade that you nearly earned. And now, what you will find out is why Suzuki is so famed in Japan. Why Minoru Suzuki is one of the most feared men in this sport. Because this isn't about me. This isn't about Suzuki Goon, and it's not about us. Buddy Matthews, this is about Minoru Suzuki becoming the AEW All-Atlantic Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event. It is time for the other quarterfinal matchup. As here comes Darby Allin, and as we saw just a couple weeks ago when Dustin Rhodes took on MJF, Sting is back. Darby has found that missing piece of the puzzle he needs. We haven't seen Sting fully by Darby's side for a long time. And now tonight, Sting is back in the corner of his protege, Darby Allin, and he looks to to coach Darby through this matchup tonight. Looks to coach Darby to a win. Darby, at this point, with only 5 names left in the tournament, Darby's considered to be one of the favorites. But he's got to get through the King of the House of Black, Brody King, making his way to the ring. Brody King making his way down to the ring. Just a couple of weeks ago at Grand Slam, it was Brody King and Jon Moxley in the #1 contenders match to the AEW World title. And Jon Moxley would come away with the win ultimately. So now tonight, Brody King and Darby Allin are going to clash for the first time in LS11 Universe. I know they've collided on the independent circuit all over the world. So it's Darby, it's Brody, one-on-one. Here we go. Brody grabs onto him now, and Brody King, with Darby Allin taking him towards the corner, slams him into the corner. And huge clothesline. Down goes Darby. Brody grabs onto him, drops him with a stomp to the arm now, and Brody King gets Darby Allin back up. Brody King scoops him up. Darby Allin. Oh, DDT from Darby. And now Darby Allin trying to put the boots to Brody, but Brody King gets out of it now. Brody King. Oh, went for a splash. Darby Allin out of the way. Right hook connects. Darby chopping away at him. Darby Allin. Elbow strike connects. Comes off the ropes. Hurricane Rana. Darby Allin now. Double axe handle connects to Brody King. Darby now kicking him down. Kicks him in the back. Brody King back to his feet. Went for a right hook. Darby with a knee strike. Darby Allin shoves him back now. Darby Allin. Right hook connects. Darby Allin fires away with another kick. Trying to knock Brody King back. Knocks him into the ropes. Darby Allin. Oh! Both men wiped out of the ring now. And that seems to be exactly what Darby Allin wanted. Darby Allin known to throw caution to the wind. Looks like he's going to do just that. He takes down Brody King. Darby Allin now grabs onto him, throws him back into the ring. Darby to the top rope. Darby Allin. Darby looking to shoot his shot, get the win here. Darby, huge crossbody. Darby grabs the ropes. Coven drop off the middle rope. And again, takes him down. Double axe handle. Darby Allin's got him down. Brody King, though, takes out the legs. Now Brody deadlifts Darby. Drives him into the mat. And Brody King, oh my God, into a power slam. Kick out, though, from Darby. Brody's got him up now, and Brody King stomping away on Darby. Darby Allin back to his feet. Darby rolls him through. Knee to the face. Takes down Brody. Darby Allin trying to kick him down here. Darby. Whoa, ducks him. And now Darby Allin throws Brody King over the top rope. Darby Allin. Sting is cheering him on now. Sting saying, go for it, kid. Darby goes through the ropes. Darby Allin now. Moonsault. Referee restarts the count here now that Darby's back on the outside. Elbow strike, knocking back King. Grabs onto him. Throws him back into the ring. Darby Allin getting a quick little nod of respect from Sting there. Oh, a huge elbow strike connects. And now Brody getting Darby back up to his feet. Brody King has him up. Gourd Buster connects. Rolls him over now into a cover. One. No. Darby just kicked out of Brody's best shot. This crowd loving what's happening right now. Darby gets out of the way now, and Darby Allin looking for stun dog. Millionaire connects. And Darby Allin to the top. Coffin drop. 1, 2, no. Brody King kicks out. Darby firing away, runs at him, but Brody with a spine buster. Brody King went for a right hook. Darby Allin, no. Brody with a kick in the ribs. Allin knocks him back now. Brody King knocked down by a moonsault. And Darby Allin into another cover here. 1. Brody King kicks out again. Darby can't believe it. And Darby looks out at Sting. And Sting just says, you win some, you lose some. Darby, one last ditch effort, runs in. Runs right into another gourd buster. 1, 2, no! Well, Sting tells Darby, you win some, you lose some. And it looks like Darby's refusing to lose in this one. Brody scoops him up, potentially looking for another one. Darby kicks out the knee. Darby knocking him back, shoves him back. Darby Allin. No! Brody King out of the way. Brody goes for a right hook. Darby counters. Darby springboards into a moonsault. And now Darby Allin up to the top. Oh my God! MJF! Darby looked like he was about to take down Brody King. MJF just hit Sting with his own baseball bat. MJF taking out Sting for costing him his match to Dustin Rhodes. And Darby just having to watch on his MJF for the second time in the last year assaults his mentor. Oh, and now Brody King throws Darby off the top. It looked like Darby was about to win it. King pulls him in. Gourd Buster. And hits it again. 1, 2, 3. Brody King wins, which means next week it'll be Hangman Page versus Adam Cole, and it'll be Brody King versus Dustin Rhodes. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.